Prana is the sum total of all energy that is manifested in the universe. It is the vital force, Sukshma. Breath is the external manifestation of prana. By exercising control over this gross breath, you can control the subtle prana inside. Control of prana means control of mind. Mind cannot operate without the help of prana. It is the Sukshma prana that is intimately connected with the mind. Prana is the sum total of all latent forces which are hidden in men and which lie everywhere around us. Heat, light, electricity, magnetism, all are the manifestations of prana. Prana is related to mind, through mind to the will, through will to the individual soul, and through this to the supreme being. The seat of prana is the heart. Prana is one, but it has many functions to do, hence it assumes five names accordingly to different function it performs. According to the different functions they perform, they occupy certain place in the body. Breath is directed by thought under the control of the will, is a vitalizing, regenerated force which can be utilized consciously for self-development, for healing many irrecoverable diseases, and for many other useful purposes. Hatha yogis considered the prana tattva is superior to manas tattva, mind, as prana is present everywhere, even when mind is absent during deep sleep, hence prana plays more vital part than mind. If you know how to control the little waves of prana through mind, then the secret of subjugating the universal prana will be known to you. The yogis who become an expert in the knowledge of this secret will have no fear from any power, because he has mastery over all manifestation power in the universe. What is commonly known as power of personality is nothing more than natural capacity of a person to wield his prana. Some people are more powerful in life, more influential and fascinating than others. It's all through this prana which the yogis use consciously by the command of his will. We are amazing beings of energy, with spiritual life force that constantly feeds and nourishes us, and our energy is always in motion, affected by our thoughts, experiences, and our environment. The existence of energy fields around living organisms has been scientifically proven using many different techniques which have been able to photograph these energy fields. This image of a fingertip using Kirlian photography demonstrates the energetic field that surrounds us. Our physical body is just one piece of our entire being. We also have what are known as subtle bodies, and these are made up of much higher frequency energy, and so we are not able to detect them so easily with our physical senses. All levels of our being coexist in the same physical space at the same time, superimposed upon one another. We know that this is possible because the frequencies such as radio, television, and satellite broadcasts constantly fill the air, but because of their vibrations all differ, they generally don't interfere with one another. Each layer of our subtle body vibrates at a higher and higher frequency and extends a little further out from the physical body than the previous level. And each layer of the subtle body has a different function. Our subtle energies work from higher frequencies levels downward until they manifest at physical level. It is through this hierarchy of energy that our divine essence or the spirit organizes the physical body that it uses on this earthly plane. So you can see that it is these subtle energy fields that create our physical body and not the other way around. Our physical bodies could not exist without the spiritual life force that constantly supports it. When this energy leaves the body, our physical body dies and begins to break down. Our spirit is our individual spark of the divine, and it fills up with the higher guiding intelligence of the universe. Our soul is connected between our physical body and our spirit, and provides communication between the two. It is our consciousness and forever remains connected to the Creator, or whatever term you like to use. The first subtle energy field closest to the physical body is known as the etheric body. This body is like an energetic plate of our physical body, and it contains all of information the cells of our physical body needs for growth and repair. Natural life force energy is something that flows through all living things. It sustains and nourishes our bodies. It can be used to support and increase body's natural healing ability. This can speed up recovery from illness and injury. Life force energy can be used to boost our physical vitality and energy levels, to support us and heal us on emotional and psychological levels as well. Life force energy is known as Chi in China, Ki in Japan, and Prana in India. It is also sometimes called the universal energies. There are internal energy channels in human body, and we all have life force energy which flows through these channels. Energy channels in an average person tends to be blocked up in some extent, and the flow of life force energy through them tends not to be powerful enough to be perceivable. Therefore, most people are not aware of this energy and are not able to use it consciously.